Bro, we just watched Gone Girl, okay?
Gone Girl.
Gone Girl. And here's the thing, okay? The movie ends, and he stays with this crazy woman. I don't care how pregnant you are. I would not stay with you if you were that crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't stay with you either, I guess.
You guess? I feel like you think you might stay with me.
Well, only if I could find a way to use the craziness to my own advantage.
So here's what we learned in this movie. You can be a complete psychopath. You can kill people. You can do crazy stuff. She can hate her husband and want him to go to jail. And then when he professes his love, she comes right back to him.
She got what she wanted. The fixer-upper. That's what it said. That's what the movie was about.
She didn't want the guy who was a millionaire. Y'all, she had a millionaire. And she did not want him because she couldn't fix him.
She couldn't change him.
She wanted to go back to the dude she could change.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then she comes home and gets pregnant with her husband's saved sperm. And then he doesn't even leave her. After he tried to have her killed, he doesn't even leave her. Y'all. I'm having a lot of issues with this movie. Okay, we watched it and I went and read several articles because it's just messed me up really bad.
The first movie I've ever seen you watch and you like to talk about it afterwards. I'm excited about this.
Like, I don't know how I feel about
I bet you
this.
won't forget this plot. It's gonna stick with you.
Actually, I'm not really sure because I think I may have seen part of this movie before.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. Actually, we've both seen it. It just came back in pieces.
It was one of those things that we had watched before and we just didn't really know if we'd watched it
I guess
before.
we didn't know enough crazy people, or we weren't crazy enough.
My
back
head
then
hurts.
for it
Exactly.
to
I
stick.
think that's what happened. We hadn't lived through any crazy at that point, and now we've lived through quite a bit of crazy, and so it hits a lot more home because she was crazy. She was like narcissistic. She was psychopath, and then he was like
The same.
he was too in some ways. So what I gather from this is two narcissistic people can love each other when enough money is involved. Is this true?
And you know, she did change him because she taught him the ways to get her back. You know, how to get into her head and all that stuff. So she did change him.
My head hurts. I had to take out my
That
contacts.
movie
I
hurt
took
my
out
head.
took off my makeup, took out my contacts because my head was hurting so bad. I think it was like an intense movie for me. I think it's because I kept trying to rack my brain thinking about what had already happened. Like,
Yeah.
I knew I had seen it before, and I was like, what happened? But I couldn't remember. Thoughts?
Yeah, I'd leave you if I was. Yeah, I'd leave you in that case. I would. If you were like that.
I would leave me too. I would leave you if you let me put my finger on you. If you were pregnant with my child and you had knocked yourself up like she did, I would be like, look, it's not worth it. We're not living some messed up, deranged life with our messed up, deranged child. Because if they both got psycho issues, you know the kid's going to have psycho
There was
issues.
a whole lot of hidden messages in that movie.
The media was bad.
The media was bad. Like, the guy was having the affair with the girl, and he was like, oh, the girl would never turn against me and all that
She
stuff.
turned
But then
against him.
She did for opportunity, for attention.
And then the lawyer was like, well, she may have like momentarily ruined your life, but now you've made a franchise out of your bar. You've got a Lifetime movie and a book deal.
Yeah,
So they
that
ended
was
up
all- that was all
becoming like,
narcissism too.
I know that's what I'm saying. They ended up making a ton of money.
Opportunistic.
The media who slandered them was also the same people who turned around and they made all their money
It
off
was
of.
about, the whole movie was about love, but it was everything but love. It
About
was
love,
about
but everything but love.
opportunity, construction, lust. I mean, it was like everything but love. Really.
There was no love involved in that except for when they first met. Well, But could she really love him if
No,
she was a
because
narcissist?
Before she had already set up a guy before. This has tore you up. I can tell. It's gonna be. I'm glad you can remember. You'll remember this movie.
Cause she can't really love him though. She can't love him because she only loves what he can do for her.
Yeah.
Because that's how narcissists are.
And that's sort of.
So
how
the
he
minute
was.
she feels like she
That's
can't fix him anymore,
That's how he was too, though. As soon as the money was gone, you know,
She
he
was-
checked out.
so they're crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. As soon as it was out of the ideal situation,
They both checked out
he checked out.
in the marriage.
But then she was kind of portrayed. He was portrayed as the bad guy then, and she was portrayed as the one that was betrayed and lost her marriage and all that stuff. He was the bad guy, and then they swapped it around, and then she was the bad guy. Then it was revealed that, you know, everything that we were just taught about her and him.
Was wrong.
It was.
So
it
which
wasn't.
parts was right
It
and which
wasn't-
part
it
was
wasn't.
wrong?
They were both bad because he done her wrong, and then it turned out that she
Y'all,
was
this
crazy.
movie was messed up.
Yeah.
And the bad thing
Gone
is,
girl.
here's the bad thing. This movie was from 2014, so, like, even though I think I may have watched it back then, like, it's 2019 and I'm just now getting it, and I can't, like, I feel like I need to talk
Watched it
about
twice
this
and
with
just
somebody.
now
I feel like I
getting it.
need to talk about this with somebody, but there's nobody to talk about but us.
Call her and talk to her about it. She needs it. It sent her on down the road sent her like a ball out in the weeds.
My head hurts. This
Yeah,
movie's
mine
made my
does
head
too.
hurt. Y'all. I'm left with so many questions. Why did he stay with her?
Well, he said it was because of the kid. But
Yeah, but then he goes and he talks to his twin sister and he's like, I need you to be with me on
I think
this.
he ultimately stayed with her because safety. He knew if he complied that he would get everything he wanted and that he was safe there. I think so. I think it really showed.
Well, there is something to be said for safety and stability.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, because they
how-
lived through many years of unstable life. And I get that because I feel like in a lot of ways we've lived through many years of
So yeah, he's staying for the safety
not
and
stable
stability.
life. And safety and stability means a lot. Like, you want to be with somebody you know is not going to run away from you.
He saw that one crazy woman. And he's like, well, hell, what other crazy could there be? He could have just gotten, crazy liked. And there's
Well,
no telling
I
what
guess
else could
he
be.
thought if he left after everything crazy they'd been through, he would only find somebody who wanted him for money or whatever. Like, he would never be able to find somebody who wanted him for his
money and
real.
fame.
It's going to be me when I'm a doctor. I'm going to have to stay with you forever because everybody else, I'll just wonder if they want me for my money.
How do you know I don't want you for your money?
Hell, I know you want me for my money. I want you for your money too, bro. So we're even. It's about love, though, isn't it? Is this all about love?
Yep. Love and ramen noodles in the bed.
Love.
Ramen noodles in the bed.
That's
watching
probably why
movies.
my head hurts. Is because all that
Probably is all the
MSG and those
sodium we have.
stupid noodles you made me eat. I was like, go get some chicken. I'll cut it up real thin. I'll
You
make
see,
some
yeah.
Thai.
I started out.
I was
all
doing
alone.
my calculus homework, and I was like,
asking
I'll
you
get me
earlier
some
today,
chicken.
do you want me to grill some chicken? You want me to grill some zucchini?
I'll dry my lips hard. I
all
need
that
some
stuff, and
water.
It just didn't happen.
Well, that's because you wanted to go by Walmart, and I was about to pee my pants, and I was not dressed to go in, and I was like, you gotta take me home and let me go pee.
That was fine. You made the choice, and I could have went to Trenton, but you were napping on me, so I couldn't leave you. You were sleeping on me. So
You're just lying.
no, I'm not lying.
You just didn't want to go. That's what it was.
That might have been part of it, but I
You
didn't
just
want to wake you up.
didn't
either.
want to go. Anyway,
It's late.
it's late, and we're starting another movie, it appears.
I'm gonna have nightmares about that woman and that guy.
There's so many things I would have done differently if I was her.
If you were her,
She
or
had
him.
the one.
She done everything pretty well.
Well, I don't know. I
She
started to say
still- she
because
won. At the end, she won.
She got
can think about it
everything
that
she
way.
wanted.
She got everything she wanted.
So, to get everything you want, you just sit back and wait. Kill a person.
Patience, manipulation.
Patience, manipulation. That's not the way real life works, y'all. It just happened that way in that movie.
Is it not?
No, because there's no manipulation going to get me through med school. That's going to require
Wow.
patience and work. And
Require
patience.
getting through that
P-A-T-I-E-N-C-E and P-A-T-I-E-N-T-S. Patience and patience. Yeah, this summer Cal 3 is not. It's already started out poorly. It's just. I just don't like radioactive decay. Anyway, so that's it, y'all. Gone Girl done got me messed up in the head, and
Yeah, if you want to
it's
watch
giving me a
movie
lot to
get
think
into your
about
head,
tonight.
That's it.
Well, I like psychological thrillers. I always have. They've always been my cup of tea. Like that time we watched, what was that movie, What Lies Beneath? And
Yeah,
that got me good when we first saw that in theaters, what, in like 2004? I was like, oh, that was a good movie.
Hide and Seek.
Hide and Seek.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one maybe was that one. Both of those were good movies, though. Hide and Seek and What Lies Beneath. All those, any kind of Lifetime-ish movie. I love me some Lifetime woman stories.
Lifetime's got more spin.
I know, you watched those Lifetime movies with me last week.
It'll totally turn you around. You'll be hating all men in the world before the end of it, and then sometimes you'll be hating all women in the world by the end of it. They twist and turn.
People are just not
They're
good.
wicked.
People lie.
Could you imagine having someone, those psychological studies when they would have someone isolated and only expose them to certain things? Could you imagine if they actually took someone from a young child and only exposed them to Lifetime movies and these kind of movies?
That's what they've done
And
to
then-
people my generation. I'm telling
Yeah,
y'all,
and then
us
release them into
women
the
grew
world.
up watching Lifetime movies. We don't trust men. We want fairy tales. We want to make millions
So
of
that's
dollars.
it. I just come across what's wrong with all of
That's
it.
what's wrong with women.
That's what's wrong with everybody.
Well, then when you get to your 30s, you learn that you'd just rather be single and do things the way you want to do it. But when you're in your 20s, you're sold the fairy tale, and you're like, oh, we need to get married and have babies. And then that was another theme in that movie. About being a couple, you subject yourself, what kinds of things you subject yourself to when you're in a couple in a relationship with somebody.
Ultimately, someone becomes victimized.
Ultimately, someone becomes victimized. That's what an
You
article I
victimize
read.
each other.
You victimize each other. Yeah, you really do when you're in a relationship. Because you derive your happiness from somebody else. So it's a messed up concept.
Well, it should be a comfortable codependency.
A comfortable codependency.
It should be a balanced.
So it's just going to
codependency.
be about sex then. Is that what you're saying? It's just about sex?
No.
Comfortable codependency?
Nope, you're way off base.
So you just want sex. Look at your mellow yellow over there with your giant Tylenol. All right, we've talked too long. This is going on. Let's go. This is going. Your Diet Wild Mountain. Diet Wild Mountain. This has gone on way too long.
Yep, end it. Kill it.
What are we watching next?
I don't know.
Happy Death Day.
Happy Death Day. Yep.
Should be fun, y'all.